what do you think steps do we need to take? Start at the youth level, and then you can get to the pro.
The youth level, I just think there needs to be more accountability.
Yeah.
You know, it's non-competitive. When I was growing up, there was only a handful of travel teams.
Yeah.
You had to make a team.
Changed, yeah.
You had to make a team.
Yeah.
You had to be good or know somebody, but mostly be good and make the team. Now it's so many teams, like if dudes don't get what they want right away, there's no fight. There's no fight.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go to the team that lets me bat third and play shortstop because that's what I want. I'm not gonna work for it. I'm not gonna compete and outwork Nick.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see Nick every day at practice and we cool. I'm never advocating being a bad teammate.
Yeah.
But I'm about to dog you today, Nick.
Yeah.
And you should be thinking about dogging me.
That's how everyone needs to think.
You should be thinking about dogging me.
That's how everyone needs to think, though.
So that's at the youth level, it's just a lack of competitiveness and accountability. They don't want to be taught the game a certain way. And I get, you do have to adapt somewhat.
Yeah.
I can't change
With
fully. I'm from
the
the old school.
Yeah.
I grew up out here. You know what I'm saying? It was in your face.
Yeah.
It was shit. Excuse my French.
Talking
shit talking.
hella shit.
Yeah,
It's just
that was how it was. It was aggressive.
If it was like that now, these kids would.
You would get in fights. I'm just saying like this, and a lot of they don't get hit in the mouth no more.
At all.
I'm just keeping it honest. They've never been in a fight, and I'm not advocating, but I am advocating for some fist fights with the shows. Hey, you talk too much. Yeah. Come on, bro. We play up here. You get hit in your mouth. Yeah. If you crazy, you better. If you talking like that, you better know how to get them up.
Yeah.
You better have some skills and some experience with getting them up. And they don't do. They be like, what fight? It's too much Stephen A. Smith culture. Everybody got something to say. Everybody got. I'm just being real.
No, it's
everybody got an opinion,
preaching.
And my opinion matters. And it's more about the clout and Instagram than actually the grind and the love of the game. In my opinion, I don't want to not for it, but in my the culture is more about what the game can do for me. I got followers. I got look at my drip. And I wanted to get swaggy too. You see, I still put it on.
Sure.
I wanted, but that wasn't the main essence.
But
you had to be good.
Do both, and that's how I think majority of kids and high school, college, pro players need to look at it. Is you can have all the sauce, have all the swag, but also
you gotta have
respect the game for the love of the game. You have to respect it, and that doesn't mean you can't bat flip and stuff. But just pick and choose. Just pick the right times and just. I don't know. There's a certain, like you were talking about. Yeah, it's feel. That's really what it comes down to.
If you go hard, I'm gonna put it like this. If y'all, the young cats, not older dudes, do what you want, but young cats, you know this. If you go hard, most people will give you your respect.
Facts.
It's always gonna be them people that got something to say. Always. You're never gonna get rid of that. So that's why you shouldn't even pay attention. You can't pay attention, good or bad. Let's keep it real.
That's real.
Because if you live off the accolades and the adulation, you're gonna die off the hate. You swinging with the crowd, you got to know who you are in here. I didn't know that at that age. I needed somebody to tell me. I needed outside validation. Like, why do I need? I'm with myself every day.
Yeah.
I know what's going up on this bench. I know what's going on
you
in
put in that
practice.
work, bro.
I know what's going on. Like, I don't need you to, but I didn't get, so I needed it. And when I didn't get it, it bothered me. So that's why I'm harping on that. Like, you have to have the love for the process. Just as much as the love for the shine. Yeah. Like you have to have the love for the process. So I would say just more competitiveness and accountability in the younger generation. Lay off the coolness for a little bit until you get good and learn how to play. Because again, it's Instagram culture.
Yeah.
And I didn't grow up in that.
Learn how to do both, in my opinion. Yeah.
Put the other first.
Yes, facts. Play hard, work hard.
Play hard.
That's the priority. That's the priority.
Then get your swag.
Yeah.
Nice. Everything is swag first now. You see it on Instagram. Dudes,
we were talking about.
They post batting. Hey, I'm on Instagram and all I see is batting practice. Yeah. I'm like, hey man, can I see the game? Like, can I see the game?
We were talking about it one time. It was just like, there's nothing worse than a kid with all the sauce, all the swag.
East Bay.
And then East Bay, baby.
Hey, we go back in the day.
Real ones, yes sir.
Hey, you
I was circling there like, ooh, I want that.
Yeah, I saw East Bay. Oh, you dressing yourself with the East Bay catalog,
anymore,
but now that's what you call them. Like, oh, this dude said he's East Bay man.
He got all the drip, but he
sucks. It's a bad look.
That's horrible.
It's a bad look.
Oh man.
The as far as the game
pro
itself
side
now, I mean, I'm like I said, I'm flashy, so I'm happy. I'm not never hate against the players. I'm happy that they get to express themselves because, like I said, that wasn't allowed. That wasn't afforded us. You had to, especially to keep it real. being black.
Yeah.
Back then, you had to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Everybody else is allowed to be themselves. This is true. If you out there playing Nick, you can be with all the pictures and all the other white dudes that look like you. Nobody's gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
The Latins can be with all the Latins and Dominicans. If it's 3 or 4 of us together, like, oh, you always with black dudes.
They teamed up.
Yeah.
They only hang out with them.
Yeah, everybody else is just hanging out with people that look like them, and then you get cool with everybody.
Yeah.
I don't have no issue, but you do what's comfortable.
Yeah, obviously, that's the homie.
Everybody, you got similar experiences. You grew up the same way. You dress like, come on, bro. Why I can't? If it was a problem when we did it, so I'm glad that they get to express themselves and have fun. I think some of the celebrations are a little excessive. It's a little too much self-promotion. But that's what it is now. I'm glad they get to enjoy themselves. I wish they would dial it back a little bit, because there still is such thing as, respect for my opponent. Like, I can get off without, unless we got personal beef, like, I can get off without doing stopping, staring,
doing everything,
bat flip, gladiator posing, and I haven't got the first base yet. We're in the 4th inning.
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
Game winner different. You feel me?
Yeah.
But
different. That's all. And I'm happy these dudes are getting a shot faster now. Like,